This week at NASA.
3, 2, 1.
Month.
We have ignition. We have liftoff.
Orbital Sciences Corporation's Cygnus cargo craft launched aboard the company's Antares rocket from Wallops Flight Facility on a demonstration mission to the International Space Station.
The International Space Station is our key piece right now for human exploration. With this successful mission, super excited about what that opens up for us as an agency.
The Cygnus demo mission is part of NASA's Commercial Orbital Transportation Services program to develop viable partnerships to resupply the space station. At the Baikonur Cosmodrome in Kazakhstan, Expedition 3738 Soyuz Commander Oleg, Kotov, and flight engineer Sergey Ryazanskiy of the Russian Federal Space Agency and NASA flight engineer Michael Hopkins continued preparations for their September 26 launch to the International Space Station. They'll join Expedition 37 Commander Fyodor Yurchikin, NASA's Karen Nyberg, and Luca Parmitano of the European Space Agency on board the ISS. After its longest drive yet, the Mars Curiosity rover reached an area with exposed layers of bedrock that's being called Darwin. Analysis of Darwin may provide evidence of whether and how water played a role in the layering of rocks in this region. NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center hosted its annual Innovation and Technology Day Expo to showcase pioneering technology being developed at the center. The expo provides an opportunity for the Marshall workforce to learn about the work of and collaborate with other organizations around the center. This week, NASA joined others in celebration of National Aerospace Week. The annual observance recognizes the contributions of NASA and others in the aerospace industry to America's economy, global competitiveness, and national security. NASA continues to develop technologies in anticipation of emerging global trends in the aviation industry. In conjunction with an event on Capitol Hill honoring the Boys and Girls Club of America's Youth of the Year, NASA Associate Administrator for Education Leland Melvin signed a Space Act agreement forming a partnership with the organization. The event was attended by lawmakers and several celebrities who grew up as members of the Boys and Girls Club and credit the organization for helping them succeed in life. Marshall Space Flight Center hosted a business-to-business forum in Mobile, Alabama to provide area small businesses with information about doing business with NASA and other federal organizations. Mobile Native and Space Launch System Program Manager Todd May was on hand with astronaut Tony Antonelli to discuss the enabling role of the SLS in deep space exploration.
One, rumble! He's coming back. Radar's not gonna take that.
Students at Hardy Middle School in Washington, D.C. were treated to a high-energy hip-hop physics show when FMA Live, Forces in Motion, kicked off its 2013 season. A collaboration between NASA and Honeywell, the live interactive ensemble teaches Newton's laws of motion and universal laws of gravity using actors, dance, music videos, science demonstrations, and video interviews with scientists and engineers.
All right, liftoff and the clock has started. Yes, sir, reading you loud and clear.
NASA's got a collection of historic sounds available for download that you can use for ringtones, default computer sounds, or anything else you can imagine. So if you make a mistake on your computer, instead of this, it could be this.
Houston, we've had a problem.
And that's this week at NASA. For more on these and other stories, or to follow us on iTunes, Foursquare, or other social media, log on to www.nasa.gov.